Hello, welcome to another video on the Scouring Early Access. Today's game is going to be a 1 versus 2 match between me, the Perfect Gamer, against Ares and Svet97. I thought that these are somewhat newer players, but together it should be more of a balanced match. Here I spawn on the top, or top left you could say, as a teal orc player. And I just do the basic archer build order. And over here the white orc player, Svet97. Looks like he's also doing a archer build order. And over here, the purple player, Ares, playing as humans. Does look like he's doing a swordsman build order. Pretty much here. I don't really know where my enemies spawned, so try to send out a scout, try and see where the potential be attacking me from. So, and at the same time I could see what kind of armies they are making. And of course, in the meantime, as I wait, just try to shoot some wolves to get some XP for my archers. And here the enemies are clearing the goblins. You can see purple actually microed out a low health swordsman, because I would definitely let him die here. So these are newer players, but they do know the basics of RTS games.
Send them for food.
Yes, purple is trying to talk with his teammate, but I guess his teammate wasn't really talking back to him. Here I find my enemies after scouting the whole map pretty much, so I know purple is here, and if the enemy's not in any other spot here, then it means that the other player is definitely over here. Here we're just trying to be a little bit annoying. I actually managed to kill a worker, a peasant. But here I try to run. But I do eventually lose this archer. But I guess this single archer did do a good amount. Force enemies to stay at home for, well, yes, a good amount of time. And here in the meantime, I was clearing these goblins, because I know they're going to be attacking through this direction anyways. But so that's why I cleared this, because they're going to be running through here. They're going to clear it anyways, so might as well get the golden XP for myself. And here I didn't get a single warrior to try and make this outpost. Here I tried to make a forge, because I knew maybe 1 or 2 cannons would be pretty helpful in helping me defend myself. And over here, start to see what's over here. There's a base, but I saw that the enemies didn't even clear these goblins yet, which allowed me to go past here, but enemies did find my warrior here, so that did give it away that I'm in this direction of the map. But sort of funny that enemies didn't manage to see my archers run through here. So we were about to just storm my base, not pretty much die. Even if they did it right now, it'll be very hard to defend. But I managed to run in here and kill a good amount of workers from the white player. Just being very annoying here. Which also bought me all the time to get some cannons. And I guess more workers as well.
Our allies are under attack.
Here I managed to kill an archer. And I guess I decided that running away would be a good idea, instead of losing the rest of my archers here. Up here, my 3 archers died, but they didn't manage to kill a good amount of workers. And here the skeletons have come to finish off the rest of these workers. So here the white player does lose some more units, but eventually he will stabilize. Here there wasn't much I could do at home, so I decided to try and clear some other neutrals around the map. So I killed this troll. I'm gonna take this outpost and just continue producing more units. Here pretty much I was trying to make a few cannons, maybe get a archer damage upgrade, and maybe get an artillery upgrade as well. But here we can see the enemies look like they're gonna be attacking my base, but they're not really communicating with each other. And more just following each other's armies. Here I start to get the artillery. But here I see they're beginning to attack me, so try to hide on my barracks. And here I select all my archers on top and just click all these archers. So we focus down on this DPS, you could say, sort of wasting their shots and trying to shoot some swordsmen. Here you can see I didn't really lose that much, maybe 5-6 archers, but white lost his whole army here, and then purple lost a lot of archers. And I guess a few swordsmen. And so now I have artillery, I have a lot of archers. Now I'm just trying to potentially do a push against an enemy. We are just bombarding their cannons here. Here purple decides to fight, even though I have all the cannons here, so his swords are going to be dying here. You can see this cannon did all the damage with a few archers, and he didn't manage to get 2 cannons of mine, so I couldn't really push into white anymore. Though we can see the enemies don't really have much left in terms of units, so that did slow me down a little bit, but I decided to just make another base, another barracks, to just try and produce I guess more warriors, try and get a shield ability, get a few cannons, and then try and attack with shielded warriors, upgraded archers, and artillery cannons. Yes, over here, purple thought that he could take this outpost, but he just traded his 2 cavaliers for a cannon. But now just producing on warriors, and then I guess workers. And over here, my player was actually micro, moving his cannons, should allow him to damage my cannons. My own cannons are kind of getting slaughtered here, but I decided to try and clean up these cannons. But I did lose all the archers here, so it was somewhat half effective. I killed those cannons, but lost all the archers. Need even more archers here. Here I tried to just climb this barracks, try and kill these units here. But pretty much my push was kind of coming to an end. But I guess I did try to send some more reinforcements. But my production was a little slow, so couldn't really do much. And so here I just decided to throw some warriors into his workers here, and then to just clear up these 2 guard towers, so the enemy would have a harder time defending this position next time I would attack here. Here I guess I was remaking an army of archers, but then I managed to get a muncher cave, so I decided to make all the munchers and got a 3rd barracks, remaking some cannons as well. So here I was able to kill even more workers. Now white doesn't really have much left, just a few cannons, not much of an economy. And now purple here is a lot of economy, or similar economy to me. So I was able to slow down my enemies here. Here purple tried to make a lot of cavaliers, but I guess he probably didn't know, or didn't realize he could have made a castle here, made a church. Gonna try to get the cure ability, which would allow his cavaliers to be more useful. Or he probably thought he could just make a lot of cavaliers and just overwhelm me with numbers. Here I just decided to hang out in my base. This is a little force I took to try and see if they expanded on this part of the map, maybe while I was busy attacking them. But I pretty much just realized that we don't really have anything built here, because there will be some units here or some kind of skeletons here if they did build here. Over here I'm just bombarding the enemy because I could see them building here thanks to this outpost. Here I already got the tier 3 citadel. Now just trying to get the rage ability and I do a big push against enemies. Now I'm just bombarding this guard tower, which would just waste the White Pirate's time and his resources, I guess, because he was repairing it. This over here, Purple is having trouble with food. That usually happens. We spam out all the units, because these cavaliers take up 12 food, so your supply is going to be going up really quickly. If you're going to forget to get some farms, then it's going to be a little difficult to keep up with your production. I guess he has some gold here, but maybe he didn't know that he can get the potion crate and buy a lot of potions. That way he could use all this gold that he has in his inventory. And I guess over here I cleared out the rest of these guard towers. And he has pretty much ready to attack with my big horde of munchers here. We have a rage, and it's going to be very difficult to fight against, especially if you don't have the your ability. And so here I decide to attack. All my launchers are raged. Just gonna allow them to destroy this whole army. Especially with all these angry archers that are actually doing extra damage now when they're raged. When before they were not do extra damage, which I guess makes it a little annoying to fight against. It's on as auto angry archers on top of their buildings. It's gonna be mounting auto units away. And that's pretty much the end of the match. I was somehow able to win against 2 players by just doing auto sneaky attack. And then it's just belaying my enemies. See the results. You can see I got a bit more gold than a purple player, because I guess I got my second base auto faster. Here, made a similar amount to the enemies, but I did manage to get a better kill death ratio by just killing all of their units and using the abilities of my warriors, the cannons, and they're just sniping all of their units with my archers. So that's pretty much it. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to see more videos on the Scouring Early Access, then you can subscribe. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.